Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan, and in this video we're going to be doing the last of the World Circuit races that were released in the 1.48 release. I haven't done them in a particular order, but this is the last one that I need to do. Before we do that, I'm going to go into the options and just make sure that we're on race difficulty hard, which we are. So if I come out of there, we'll then go across the event directory, and as I said, the last one that we need to do is the FR Japanese Challenge 450, and this one is to be done at Maggiore, and it was one of the hardest ones that I found, if I'm perfectly honest. So if we just go into this one, with regards to the cars, there are loads of different cars that you can use which are way over the PP. You could use the BRZ, the Sprinter, the RX Vision, the Silvia Spec R. All of these are great cars and they will enable you to blitz this really quickly. However, I wanted to go for a car that was a little bit more in keeping with the race. So I fancy doing this in the Honda S2000, a car that I don't use very often. I put sports tyres on it, sports soft, and I've set the output adjustment to 85, the ballast is 0, the power restrictor is 85, otherwise the car is completely stock. But even so, with those settings, we're still sitting at a PP of 488, which is a little bit over the 450, but there is a reason for that, and I'll get to that in just a moment. So let's get into the race. This is the Japanese FR Challenge 450 at Autodrome Lago Maggiore West. We've got 3 laps to go from last to first, so let's get into it and see what we can do. Okay, so on traction control 1 for this one, and I'm going to put the radar on because we're going to have to absolutely go for it. I've run this a couple of times and my experience shows that there are 1 or 2 cars up front that are very quick. So we need to get through these back markers as quickly as we can and just see if we can catch up with those fast charging leaders. I've got the radar on just so that I can see the cars that I'm overtaking, because the other thing I found with this one is the AI will fight you. In fact, this has been the hardest of all of the new races in the 1.48 update. I found this one to be harder than any of the others to win on hard settings whilst trying to narrate these videos. So we're going to try and cut that corner as much as we can to get the power down as quick as we can going up the hill. The 2 cars in front, these 2 Skylines, extremely quick. So I'm just going to try and get up the inside of that one. We're going to go on the outside of that one. I usually brake just before the 50-meter board on this one, down at the 3rd. Just feather the throttle through here, and again just off the throttle slightly, try and pick up the apex for that one. Don't go too wide into this corner. So we've got 1, 2 and 3 in front of us now. That's good. Braking at the beginning of those tyre marks. Just trying to carry the speed around these cars. Interestingly, in this one we haven't got a super quick car. However, look at the gold car. Wow, look at the speed that car has got. As I said to you, there are 1 or 2 very quick cars here. Oh, just got into the back of that gold one there. That is definitely any clean race bonus gone now. So now we're in a performance fight, because I don't believe that that car can be 450 pp. It is so quick. Look at him, just goes straight past me. Okay, you could argue that my racing lines aren't perfect. I'm not the greatest Gran Turismo racer, but that car is just disappearing. Black box, hard on the brakes. 2nd, up into 3rd, on the power as soon as we can without going over the gravel, but again, not closing up on that car in front fast enough. It is just super quick. We can modify this car a little bit more to get a little bit more speed out of it. as I said, if you just want to get the credits and get this one done, or cut that one a little bit, then just go with one of the faster cars, because 450 pp on this recommendation when you've got a car that is this quick in front of us is crazy. You can see how much we're dropping the cars behind, but to try and catch this guy and stay with him is very, very difficult. Even if I pick up a slipstream now, he's still just driving away from me, and we've only got one lap to catch him. I'm going to brake at the end of that fencing. Going to try and get up the inside this time. Elbows out. Careful through here, but try and get the power down. So we've got a little bit of a gap at the moment. We're going to use all of the track and a bit more. See if we can just stay ahead of that car. He's going to close up on us. Using all of the revs now as we come down the hill. Braking up. Look how he just goes by us. Oh, he's in the gravel. He's in the gravel. Oh, massively in the gravel. I don't know how far we are ahead of the cars behind, but I think he's just gifted us a win there. Let's just see if we can bring this home. 10 seconds to the car behind. So just before the 50. Get it slowed down into third gear. No need to cut the corner massively this time. Same with this one. Just try and pick up the apex a little bit. Follow this one round. 9.8. Guy behind is catching. Braking nice and early for that one. Managed to slide. But we will bring this across the line to win. So you can do it with a car that isn't super quick. You need a little bit of luck, and you just got to really push hard. So that was how I did this one in this little Honda S2000. Beautiful little car, really nice. We're 11 seconds ahead of that Sylvia K's Type S. That's just super fast. 26 ahead of the 86 GT, but that gold car was just unbelievably quick. Clean race bonus would have gone on that one, so just 40,000 credits, but that is money in the bank. So that is how I did this race. Not an easy one by any stretch of the imagination, but I wanted to choose a car that was a little bit more in keeping with the race, rather than going into one of the super fast ones, which you would be able to do this race very quickly in. And you know, share your favorite car in the comments below that you did this one in, if you're watching this video. And if you are having trouble, well, and you want to have a decent race and a bit of a challenge, then maybe try the S2000 and see how you get on with it. Yes, I had a little bit of luck with the gold car that went off track, but it was really making me work hard and push, and therefore I felt that I actually deserved the win in this particular instance. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing, and don't forget about braking early for that corner and using all of that curb on the inside, because it really is a really great way of keeping the speed up the hill to be able to close down some of these cars. But for now, I'm going to leave you with this one, and I'll see you again on another video coming very soon. For now, take care. Bye bye.